future that if you take out their heart or their liver, they instantly die. So I can't afford to just like take all of that stuff out first, so that has to be done last. Okay, well, we are gassing the orphans. That's not really what I'd intended to do. And then I will...
Golly, you're the best.
Le French chef believes in our Lord Love. Law of time with you. And he'll never leave.
Well, apparently I will leave, so there you go. That shows how that relationship works. Alright, don't miss. God, that was... I swear to God. How is that off cooldown already? Alright, let's get Thomas up and running, shall we? Alright, so... grand plan. Here we go. We're gonna start... not no. That no. That's not it. And let's release him... into the wild. Up there. No one's really up there. Oh my god. There's just a dude with a bloody flamethrower and machine guns now. You know, that's normal in this universe, apparently. I think we've gone past the point of Necrosmith, and now we're just building robots to murder people with. You sent peg leg people against pirates? I sent peg leg people and vegetables. Thank you very much. I sent the guy with a brain injury and another guy with a peg leg. And... oh, I don't think anyone else has peg legs, thankfully. So that's about it. How's the spag? Also, does this work? The cleansing flames! Also, I'd like to come out ahead of the allegations right now. My ship may look like an Amogus, but it is not an Amogus. Just in case anyone was wondering. It's not an Amogus. It may look sus, but I promise you it's not. I mean this with all due respect. Get in the bin!
I've been poisoned!
See you later, dumbass. Ha! He's dead! Take that, dumbass! I don't think I can loot him, but yeah, the... why did you guys just... oh, maybe it was him that shot the turret. Okay, another one down. Oh, I was afraid of that. Well. Thrust. So why is there so much thrusting? So much thrusting going on. No swinging. Wait, now, hold on a second. There's a hold on. Now, hold on a second. Hello! Hello and welcome.
Hello there.
Got him. Hello and welcome to RimWorld. How we all doing? It's, I don't know, Wednesday, my dude. My brain is more mush than usual because I had a migraine today and I feel like ass. But how's everyone else doing? Let me catch up on chat. Rubber Ducks, hello, welcome.
Milk never changes. Unless you powder it, you sick bastard.
Don't do that. You can't, there's crimes, that's a crime. Someone'll get ya. Let me guess, not here again. That's right, I'm not here again. I'm never here. Even the clip reel is of him not being here. Why would I be here for my stream? That's just disgusting.
Hello there.
Tia was apparently here first, Rubberducks was second, Heckler was third. Okay, glad we've got the hierarchy established. He'll probably arrive 5th on stream. I'm hopeful that I was like 7th, but I don't think there's that many people that watch the stream, so you're probably right. You probably nailed it. Can they tell that I am horny? They can always tell. Sorry, what? Rubber Ducks with the 80 stream streak. That is a lot of streaking. You love to see it. Thank you for hanging around so long. Why do you look so neat today? I don't know. Honestly, nothing's different. Like, I got a haircut and a beard trim a couple days ago. It was like a week ago or something, so it's no different than that. Feeling like ass too. Yeah, I love to feel ass. I don't love to feel like ass though. It's a very distinct difference, and I'm, you know, usually on one side of it than the other, and this time the other. Sorry, what? Hope you feel better soon, too. Sheepy, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I love it. I clipped it. Wait, did you clip the was it the Melvin quote? I think that's the first time he said that one. I've said this a few times, but I added like 20 new quotes, and I think only like 2 or 3 of them have actually been like brought out, have actually shown up on stream. So there's still some gems in there. Melvin's "You Monster." You'll love to see it. I saw 2 so far. You've seen 2 of the new ones? At least like 3 or 4 of them, maybe even 5 of them are like milk related, and I think we've only seen 2 of those. And then there was like 5 or 6 just kind of normal ones. There's like a bunch of them added, and only some of them have been seen. But eventually, Milk Chat sees all. Is that? I don't know if that's. Yeah. So I feel like ass, but on another note, I am a little bit. I do. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm just rearranging the mush in my head because it's mushed at the moment. Trying to think of how to say what I want to say. I also feel a bit accomplished because if you are in the Discord, you will know that I finished the 5th album today. The 5th stream background music album is officially done. There's 20 new tracks on there. A bunch of them are like video game tracks. A bunch of them are like pop songs and stuff like that that you'll be familiar with in a slightly different rendition. And I think all of them sound pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm excited that it's finally done. It's taken me a couple of weeks. Just having the time has been difficult, but I've managed to get them all together. And they will be in the stream tonight, so keep an ear out for any new ones. There's, like I said, there's 20 new ones, so you're bound to hear some of them at some stage. And the actual, when they actually uploading them to Spotify will take a little bit longer, because firstly, I want to have them in rotation on stream for like a week or two, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. It's sometimes I like miss a note or two, well, not even necessarily miss it. In the first few playthroughs, it sounds fine, and then as you like kind of listen to it closer and closer each time, you go, oh wait, that needs to be changed slightly. So I have them in rotation for a week or two, see if there's anything that needs to be kind of tweaked or fixed, and then they'll get uploaded. And then from then, it's about 2 weeks-ish until they get onto Spotify. So I would say there's like at least a month until they're fully accessible on Spotify. But the hard part is done. They're all... Actually, no. The hard part was done a little while ago, because the hard part is actually finding the songs. The easier part, but still the bulk of the work, was making the tracks. And then the easy part is just re-listening, making sure they're all fine, and then uploading them. That part, it just takes time, but it's quite straightforward. So yeah, make sure you're paying attention to what's in the background. This one is this is one we've heard a few times before. This isn't a new one, but you never know. The next one, no, it's one we've already heard before as well. Okay, well, there's 100 tracks, so it's like it's literally a 1 in 5, right? 1 in 5 chance of hearing one of the new songs. Over the span of 2 to 3 hours, we're guaranteed to hear a quarter, maybe even half the songs on there. Half the new songs. Oh. But yes, we have some rimming to do. I also will quickly mention, before we get into the stream, oh man, my head is just bleh. Feels so warm and just gross. But I will quickly mention that I'm thinking about next week, if I get the time to like try and figure this out, I'm contemplating whether I decide to do some multi-streaming again. I tried it for like 1 week a while ago and it was like, whatever. But considering how pathetic Twitch has been with like letting anyone see any of the content I've put out, and I've just got my YouTube VODs channel just getting VODs on there, I figured it might be worth trying to stream on there and on Twitch at the same time, and then I don't have to. Also, something that's like kind of prompted this is almost every single time that I've uploaded a VOD from Twitch to YouTube recently, it's been stuck at 0% processing indefinitely. So like half a dozen uploads I've just had to completely cancel and re-upload. And when you do that, you can't, there's a bunch of settings you can't set until it's fully uploaded and processed. So it just like makes everything take so much longer because I have to like do and redo everything and just like recheck on stuff, and either stuff doesn't go up perfectly how it's supposed to, or it just takes forever, and it's just a massive pain in the ass. So I figured it might be worth trying out doing multi-streaming again. The YouTube side of things will basically just be there is people that got, like, you can view on there if you like, but the core stuff will still be on Twitch because it's all gonna be, you know, all the channel point redemptions and all the fun stuff. That's like a Twitch special thing. But I figured I might give it another try. We'll see how it goes, if I have enough time to like implement it and test it and stuff. But yeah. So it'd be interesting to hear anyone else's thoughts. I know you guys are all like probably Twitch-centric, considering we're all on Twitch at the moment, but you know, if you have any thoughts, be interested to hear them. 3 hours of stream, we're guaranteed the RNG will curse us not to play anything new. Curse us and not play anything new. Oh, right. Yeah, it'll play all the songs. It'll play 80 tracks. And they'll all be the old ones. That's what'll happen. 50,000 American dollars in bits to collect all the JustWrightGaming bit badges. Wait, is that how much it is? How many bit badges do I even have? I do have a bunch of... I, like, painstakingly went through and added a whole bunch of bit badges when I started. They're fairly simplistic, but I think they're pretty cool. I made them myself, you know, there's something. They're different to just the normal ones. The normal ones are whatever they are. Hey, Shy Guy, how you doing? Been a while, how are we doing? Not too bad, other than the migraine I had today. Long time no see, I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm alright, other than my head sore and foggy and a bit blare and hot, but otherwise alright. What is up with today? This Wednesday feels terrible and it seems you and Tio are not feeling well. Yeah, it was today. Today is the problem. Today we just went no. To everyone, all at once. No. Yeah, YouTube's been weird lately. Man, YouTube's been kind of a pain in the ass lately because aside from like those things not uploading and processing, though I'm not convinced that's not Twitch's problem, Twitch's fault. Any of the videos that I've uploaded in the last few weeks have just gotten almost 0 views. Like the one that I uploaded before I went away for the Christmas break, so everything's like 3 weeks behind, but that's just kind of come around now. I think that got 12 views, and the one that I uploaded, or the one that went live, sorry, I should say, went live last night, which was the finale of the medieval playthrough. That has currently got 9 views, I think, after like a full day, which is not great. So it's just kind of decided it's not going to show anyone anything, and it does this periodically. Like every second week or so, it just decides it's not going to show my videos to anyone. But especially since I've taken a bit of a break and I've done like less videos overall, it feels like it's just gone, I'm literally not going to show any of your videos to anyone. Especially since the one that I uploaded, like the one that went live last night, was a RimWorld video, which usually gets some views at least. Like it gets something, but nah, not this one. I've got a hydration, thank you for the hydration. Did you notice Twitch added a category on the front page just for Roblox? Things are going from bad to worse. I did not notice that. I did not know that was a thing. I don't usually browse Twitch because I never have time to, even if I wanted to. I just stream on it. But that sounds awful. Great. Predators everywhere. Sorry, what? Let's do the sexy hydration. You're welcome. Been doing well. Currently just playing Terraria. Been thinking about signing up on Twitch myself instead of just on YouTube. Do you, cause you make, do you make YouTube content like videos, or do you stream on YouTube? Cause here's the dilemma I have with the difference between streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. Streaming on Twitch is far more friendly to the streamer. The stuff that you can do, the way the interface works, things like channel point redemptions, community building things, all these kind of things are about 1,000,000 times better on Twitch, and they're basically in a lot of cases non-existent on YouTube. On Twitch, sorry, yeah, on Twitch though, for viewership, for like getting seen by other people, Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. YouTube does. So the odds of you getting seen by someone is probably better on YouTube. In my experience, in my experience previously, I'd always had better luck on Twitch, but the fact of the matter is that unless you hit the right category at the right time and you're at the right, and there happens to be people looking for that specific game and stuff, No one will see you. It's if you don't already have viewers, no one will see you. Whereas on YouTube, I think there is a better chance of that happening. But man, I don't know. It's all these days. I have no idea. I do both streams usually on Sundays with recordings happening every other day. Yeah, right. Twitch is still... The whole process of streaming on Twitch is leagues better than it is on YouTube. Especially if you're familiar with Twitch. You might not be, so it might not make a huge difference as such, but the process on Twitch is way better. But the discoverability almost doesn't exist. Hopes for a better day. Twitch interaction is the best, but viewership is low. Yeah, so you have to go... You either have to go for... I mean, this is why I want to try multi-streaming next week. Again, we've tried it a few times, but I want to try it again next week. See if I can kind of figure things out a little bit better. Because viewership kind of doesn't exist on Twitch unless you're already big. And just very simple things are annoyingly frustrating to do on YouTube on the streaming side of things that are really straightforward and simple on Twitch. Twitch's algorithm thinks that I want to watch a specific category just for lurking when a raid happens. You love World of Warcraft? No, I just forgot to leave the raid. I mean, the fact that you get recommended anything at all is kind of almost a miracle. Twitch just has like nothing. For me, just happened to see you in the first channels of the Factorio category that day. Yeah, and honestly, the fact that I would have even been there is incredibly rare and kind of a miracle. Because I'm pretty sure in the entire playthrough that I did of that game, that would have been the only time that I was up in the first page at all. Usually I would have been like 4 pages down where no one looks. More the reasoning was I was getting tired of YouTube's crap over stuff. Like I learned if you get a content ID claim, you're screwed in regards of the algorithm. Yeah. If you've got something like that, it just won't show it to anyone. It will just be like, nope. See you later. This is why I made my own music. So I don't get content ID'd. Well, it's not the only reason, but I don't get copyright claimed or anything because I have put all this together myself. And the new album is coming soon, as I mentioned earlier. It's in the playlist tonight, but it won't be up. I'm thinking I'll probably wait until the album's live on Spotify before I start using it in YouTube videos as well. I probably don't need to, but like just in case I change something, I want it to be the latest version of the song. For Rubber Ducks, I was the second person in the Subnautica category. The first non-VTuber. Do a lot of VTubers play Subnautica? Yeah, and this is the thing. Asshole. Hey, Jake, how you doing? This is the thing, like, unless you just so happen to get really lucky and nobody else is streaming at the time, and you get like a raid or two right at that same time, like somehow everything combines, then you get up to like the first page, somewhere in the first page, then someone can actually see you. But unless that happens, you're just relegated to the bottom of the barrel for the whole, like, there's just almost, unless you have some kind of ridiculous gimmick that somehow gets you up to the top. But even then, like, you basically just have to build on another platform. That's the long and the short of it. You have to get famous on TikTok or YouTube for you to have any success on Twitch, which is just silly. I just happened to spot a Reddit post about the XCOM 2 playthrough. Man, XCOM 2, that was a fun playthrough. All those XCOM playthroughs were fun, except for the Long War. That was a bit tedious. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed that. And then some people were just kind of annoying about it in general, but mainly people kind of eventually stopped watching the XCOM stuff, so I didn't do it anymore. Because XCOM is like a perfect thing to do on Twitch, especially because like you get your viewers in as the characters, and it's just a solid game anyway, and I love playing it. And then you can get chat in as the characters, and they get invested in how their character's doing. Good times. Hey GK, how you doing? Can't remember if I said hello already, but how you doing? Nobody sees anything. No, not on Twitch. Become a VTuber, they somehow have tons of viewers at the same time. Yeah, because there's like a specifically dedicated VTuber community that they kind of... Not all the time, but they're more likely to get some sort of viewership from someone within that community than just some random dude from just the general community. Did one stream on YouTube the other day, just out of random curiosity, and I reached 13 viewers on my first try. Haven't reached that without a raid basically ever. Yeah, I'm definitely, next week, I'm definitely gonna have to make time to try again, because like when I did it, like contrary to what everyone else's experiences have been with it, I got the opposite. I was having like between like 10 and 15 viewers on Twitch, and then I switched over to YouTube and I was down to like 5. And that was like for an entire week that happened. So I was like, okay, well that experiment's over. But everyone else has the complete opposite. So I really have to try it again. I would have watched more if I could have. Time zones are awful sometimes. Yeah, time zones suck. I get that a lot. And it's part of the reason I started making videos as well, so that you can just watch them whenever. And you don't have to like invest 2 to 3 hours to be able to kind of invest in it. You can just sit down for a 20 to 30 minute video, and then you get the gist, you have a good time, and then you move on. Interesting, yeah, I've only done one, and I'm gonna try once a week for a bit to see if it's a pattern, because I have similar follow account on both platforms. Yeah, so I'm gonna try, I don't know if you were here when I said it just earlier, but I'm gonna try multi-streaming, because a lot of people have like been bigging up multi-streaming and have been talking about multi-streaming, especially in the last year or so, after like Twitch changed the rules on it. And I was like, I don't really want to do it, because the time that I did it, it was just a ball ache for no real extra gain. But if I'm getting like just no extra viewers on Twitch, and the uploads from Twitch to YouTube VODs aren't working properly, and if I can like, you know, use my VODs channel for something more than just the VODs, if I can use it as a place for the live stream to go out originally as well, it could be beneficial. So as long as it's not like a complete ball ache, because I'm still making thumbnails anyway. I think one of the reasons it was a bit difficult last time was I had to like specifically make thumbnails for it. But now, because I'm uploading VODs, I use thumbnails for those anyway, so I can just... And I make that before the stream. It doesn't take too long. So I can just use that for the actual stream on YouTube. So it might end up not being as frustrating as last time. But yeah, I need to try and set it up and figure out if it's gonna work. For me, it's just perfect. You start streaming it at 1 o'clock for me, and not like late at night. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that it just hits like really early in the morning or something stupid. It's usually like there's a bunch of people where it hits at a decent enough spot during daylight savings, and then when daylight savings ends, it's impossible, or vice versa. So we get like shifting audience. All right, we need to actually open the game now. Let's get into it. We're 30 minutes in, and we haven't opened the game yet, so we really do need to start. Do you guys still get like the Rim Connect currency when the stream's open but the game's not? Like, have you just been accruing currency while we've been waiting? That'd be good if that's the case. It's currently 5:30 AM for me. God, man, that's way too early. What is this, a Jason stream? No, if it was a Jason stream, we'd be going for another half hour. Currency only grows when the game is open. Well, the game was open, but I guess when the actual save, like when the, because I was on the menu, I guess the game file has to be open specifically. Kind of makes sense, but boo. What is this Rim Connect thing? Basically, you can spend currency that you accrue just by watching, and you can spend it to interact with the game in different ways. People have dropped like boom rats and different things into the world. Somebody gave me a mega cock. Also, there was a chicken that. Sorry, what? There's all sorts of different things. You can send down things for me. You can. There's all sorts of things within the menu that you can interact with the game directly. And we've got ads. God damn it. Oh, you need the game to load the mod up, right? Because it's a two-side thing, right? Because you've got the extension on Twitch, and then it connects to the mod in the game. Yeah, that would make sense. All right, I'm just gonna wait. Actually, you know what? Now's a perfect time to do the intro while we're waiting for the ads, because this is mainly for the YouTube side of things anyway. All right, here we are back in the castle. It's fine. We put new wood floors in last time. The walls are fine. We lost some of the structures around here due to unforeseen boom rat related incidents. Don't worry about it, everything's fine. If you're looking for the 200 boom rats that used to reside here, don't. We've got this new extension getting added here. I'm going to subdivide that to make probably some more barrack areas instead of cramming everyone in here. Some other stuff as well, not 100% sure yet. And I want to be able to get some more animals, such as some rhinoceros. I've been waiting to get those rhinoceri for quite a while so that we can have a proper army. And we need to get a group of them that are actually fully properly trained so that we can take them on adventures. And I want them to be able to hopefully survive and control them. So far we've been able to have large groups of animals that just run around and die. But I would like to get to a point where we can actually use them. And then once that happens, we can finally start the royalty playthrough. Because at the moment, not happened. Okay, immediately we've got...
You're the best.
Shy Guy Rock 1998 believes in our Lord Log.
Thank you for the sub, Shy Guy. Much appreciated. 4 months. Thank you very much. Alright. Straight off the bat, we have 2 Twitch drops. We have a good colonist and a boom bat. Oh, nice. Sheepy is in with a good colonist. You love to see it. So we've got Sheepy and we've got Sheepy. So we probably do need the extra colonist. So that is very useful. So if you're in this screen but pause, there'll be some points. Pretty sure the plural of rhinoceros is rhinoceroses. Is that it? I thought it was rhinocer people. Is that not it? Right, so I should try and load this up then so people can accrue points next time. Hate ads or spend the money. Oh, that's why I did it. Yeah, that's how you do it. I appreciate it all the same. Now it's time to see what the 4,000 silver good colonist is like. I've already got a character who wants this one. Oh, we can change it if we want. Like, if you want to give it to someone else. Tia's got 2 people. Sheepy's got 2 people. We can rename some of these if people want to give them away. How do you use the points? I'd also like to know that. Yeah, Tia or Heckler, if you guys could answer those questions, because you know how it works a bit. That'd be good. Alright, so let's have a look at this new character. Wow! That's actually pretty damn good. They've got a base level of at least 4 in everything. They've got a passion for artistic, and a passion for intellectual. They got like 9 cooking, 6 construction. They're actually legit. Okay, what do we want them to do? Let's have mining, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna get them on mining and handling, and that's it. I don't want them to like get in the way of doing other stuff. I want animals to be tamed, and mining, if there's mining to be done, they can do that. Who's got a medical emergency? Malnutrition extreme. What? Why? Neelos, yeah, that I know that he's fine, but what? Why is Heckler so hungry? Has anyone thought about feeding him, or who is our? Let's put nurse on 2. Okay. Why can't I feed them? Have they already been fed and we're just waiting for them to get their hunger to go down? Oh yeah, hunger's going down. Okay, so they have been fed recently. We must have been having troubles with food. It's been like a week, so I've forgotten everything. Okay, everyone's getting on with stuff. It's fine. Heckler is your doctor and is the one catatonic, so he won't feed himself. Yeah, see, I specifically... Here we go. Tio's feeding Heckler now, so we're good. I specifically changed that because that pissed me off so much that only doctors can feed people. I had an entire rant about how stupid that was. So I've got a mod on that allows people... There's a nursing skill. So for things that are very basic and don't require like medical expertise, such as feeding someone, people can do it if they have the nursing skill. So they should still get fed. Alright, what is this? Twitch has sent you a gift, and it is... a bone food filled shelf. Wait, is that a shelf with food on it? Made of bones. Oh, and a food prep station. What's a food prep station? Like, I know what it is in real life, but... what's that in this game? I've never seen that before. Sure, let's put that in there. Let's see how that goes. Maybe those will help. When people are awake, if we could get these installed. Yeah, work on the food prep station. And work on that. Okay, that'll hopefully help. I have a YouTube short dedicated to how I hate that. What, how you hate also the fact that doctoring has to be done by a sorry, not doctoring. Feeding has to be done by a medical professional. Oh, it's so frustrating. I remember running into that in... It was probably the tribal playthrough. It was either the tribal or the... No, I think it was a tribal playthrough where I had this like 2 or 3 minute rant about how stupid it is that a medical professional needs to give you a TV dinner. I was so annoyed by it. Why am I strongly malnourished? Possibly because I was on another plot of land, standing there without moving or food until everything was 0 before coming back without boom rats and 20 prisoners. I think that's got nothing to do with it. Alright, we've got a Twitch drop again. Jerked meats. Ah, sweet. Twitch has jerked their meats. They've been jerking their meat for me. Nice. Thank you, chat. What? There's so much stuff on the floor, at least that's what I see. Oh yeah, there's loads of stuff. We need more shelving units is really what we need. So we can chuck all this stuff on the shelves. Realistically, this should all be shelving, probably. As a matter of fact, I might... If I can ever select this shelf... Here we go. I will put some shelving in here. Because this should store more... Can I not build a wooden crate? Oh wow, they built that quick. I mean, it probably shouldn't be stored here, but... Oh well. Alright, rustic storage. We can get crates. And crates. And crates. And crates. Yeah, let's go with that, and then let's get rid of this entirely. Because we shouldn't just have a whole bunch of storage all over, like a whole bunch of stuff just lying on the floor. Alright, let's go storage through here as well. I might do it like this. Oh, this will have to be moved. Let's reinstall that over there. Well, they're actually like getting to it, aren't they? Now, I will copy the settings and put them onto here at least. And then get rid of this. So hopefully that will clear up some space. And then I can put some more in here as well. There. Hopefully that will at least look a little tidier. Heckler's up and at 'em again. You'll love to see it. They are moderately malnourished, so that's better than extremely malnourished. Unicorn is actually building walls and stuff. A lot of the walls are in. We just got this part over here, which doesn't actually have a wall on it anyway, so that's why that's not built. And then we can actually use this whole area. Very nice. Feeding is a medical job. I had my only 2 who could do doctoring go catatonic, and it wiped my colony. It's honestly, it's such a joke that somebody who hasn't had medical training can't just go and feed someone. Like, it's not like they are, you know, having to administer it via IV or something. They're literally just giving them food. Alright, I'm going to change this fire and put it down with the other one. I'm gonna put it there so I can move this one. People are really bad with like fueling stuff. Okay, this whole area is done, so I can now get some floors in here. Floors, rustic wood will do. Let's go. I can deconstruct that because it's not necessary anymore. And we'll get a whole new area in there. Is there a way I can get lighting that doesn't require fuel in a medieval era? Because that is quite annoying. Because they're already really bad at doing it. Oh, Tio's on a fighter starting spree. In our new room. Bruh, come on. Sheepy, go put it out. Allow me. I shall yearn for the mines. Oh, do you want to be the new character? I can make you this character because Sheepy was happy to give this character away. So, Shy Guy Rocks. I don't think you're 1998. Oh no, that will fit in there. There you go. That can be your character. You yearn for the mines. Technically, oh right, that was about the poll. Crates be crateful. They're actually keeping food on the food shelf? Wait, what? Oh my god, they are! You're right! That's the best shelf we've invested in so far. We've got a new drop. It's beer! Yay! You love to see it. Oh, and we've got another Twitch drop. A light reflector. A steel light reflector. Is that what allows me to have light in these dark rooms without building new stuff? Is that why you've given that to me? Also, we've got this fire pit. I don't know what to do with the fire pit. I'm just gonna put it out here near the caravan hitching spot. Otherwise it gets like too hot in these rooms. Pyromania is not allowed. Okay, can somebody please put these fires out? We always have at least one pyromaniac. That's just standard. Oh, dark light torch, I just saw that. I'm pretty sure the dark light torches still have to be fueled. Steel dark light brazier. Okay, well, let's try and put it next to the light reflector and just see what happens. Why don't I get to be a fire starter? Because Tia does. Tia's just lighting up the new room. Look, I was just complaining about the fact that I have to, like, light everything up manually. Tia's just getting in there and being like, here, you want fire? You want it light without fuel? I'll make it for you. He's just being a good lad. Oh my god, Twitch is going to town. What have they sent me? Ah, brazzers. Sorry, braziers. They definitely still require... they definitely still require fuel. I'm like 99% certain. But... oh, let's chuck them in. Chuck them in the corners of all the room here. And... one there, I guess. Make sure they're allowed. And another Twitch drop. Chem fuel. Well, that is another way to fuel it, I suppose, but that will run out very quickly. I have no idea what it is, but when you clicked on it, it said fuel. Wow. I think these are lights. Just get people to send you wood. Well, I have... again, I've mentioned this in previous streams. The problem is not wood. I have 3,189 planks, and I have 1,877 raw wood, like, within a fairly close vicinity. The problem is that they never fuel things. Like, this is just sitting here unfueled, and no one will fuel it unless I manually tell them to. And it's just really annoying to have to, like, go in and manually do it to all these things that they just won't do for some reason. Oh, we've got a food prep. What does this do? Create cheese! Oh, we can create a weak stew and a hearty stew. You know what? Sure. Let's create some stews. I don't know if that'll happen. Let's try it. Refuel the station. Okay. More things that need fuel. God damn it. Fill the braziers with chem fuel. just pour it in, it'll be fine. Light reflectors make places hot and bright enough to plant plants indoors. So they're basically like the The sun lamps. It's basically kind of like a sun lamp. So not particularly helpful for what I want, but there you go. See, the problem is constantly having to refuel. Yeah, that I don't want to add like a whole bunch more stuff because they're already not fueling the stuff that they have. I'm gonna have to, but that's what the problem is. Someone needs to have odd jobs as tier 1. I mean, I did have holes on 2 for everyone, and I would have put Shy Guy on that as 1, but he's incapable of it. Oh, speaking of weak stew, somebody just sent a bunch of weak stew. Somebody go and haul it. Also, these ice boxes just ended up being kind of useless because they went through the ice so quickly and didn't really do anything. He's a devotee of log. He's got plenty of wood for. He's got plenty of wood. Oh yeah. He's got plenty of wood in his trousers. Alright, I'm going to put another door down here somewhere. I should probably put it there where the weak part of the wall is and then just move that. Oh look, Unicorn's getting the floors in. Very nice. This is all going to come together soon and then we'll be able to add actual rooms so people can be not upset with their terrible rooms. Cheese for everyone! Which could be just as much of a celebration if you like cheese. Wait, no, that's not how the quote goes. Cheese for everyone. Scratch that. Cheese for no one. Which could be just as much of a celebration if you don't like cheese. No? That's the quote. You just need to work your priority screen a bit better. My priority screen is fine. Thank you very much. Not whole. It's like basic work or something like that. Wait, refueling a torch is basic, not whole. There's basic. Okay, well. In that case, let's have Shy Guy do that as number 1. Maybe he'll get it done then. Thank you for the blessings. Well, no, sorry. Oh my god, my brain is all over the place. Blessings of log upon you, Shy Guy. In the name of the birch, the hay grass, and the holy spruce. Amen. Is anyone actually going to do it, or will they just do their number 1 job? Well, most of them should have jobs that they won't have to do all of the time, like grow, for instance. Eventually, all the things are planted. They shouldn't have to grow anything anymore. Construct, all the things are eventually built. They shouldn't have to build anymore. Doctor, only so many people need doctoring, and then they should be able to do other things. Like that only has one thing to do there, and then handle is at the very end deliberately so that people aren't just only doing that. Like whole should have been able to be done if it was on. Well, I guess if the 1 is at the end, yeah, but with the if it's basic, then having that at 1 should work. Hopefully. What kind of wood? Morning one? Yes, it's big and it's thick. What? I could be wrong. My guess would be basic. Just check the official wiki. It's a hauling task. Oh, god damn it. So it is haul. Yeah, I don't know if I have anyone that can do it as... I mean, I guess maybe... Heckler. Yeah, I think Heckler will have to be the whole bitch, because his only other one is Doctor, which he's only going to need to do when people are hurt. So he'll have to do hauling otherwise. We shouldn't need, like, multiple people doing it. Heckler's asleep at the moment, so he won't do it at the moment, but... This place is getting, like... kind of sorted out. We've got visitors. Who are the visitors? Tola and Leon. What do you want? What do you want, Leon? Why have you come here when everyone's asleep? Oh, I forgot we have the army of emus. Can we get an army of emus to work? Alright, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just one person who does it before all other things and everyone else can ignore the job entirely. Well, I mean, like I said, he's only going to be doctoring when there's people that are hurt, so there should be no problem with him doing it. As number one, after doctoring. Like, there's no one to be doctored right now, so he should be doing it when he wakes up. Which he is. He's refueling stuff now. I may not know much about RimWorld, but I know how to Google! Well, we need people who can Google here. Google me, daddy. Wait. Alright, hold this stuff out of here. This place is taking shape. Tio's almost got everything in. Man, Tio is a great addition to the team. I think he's the good Tio, isn't he? Yeah. The one that's got all shooting and all melee and a pacifist colonist. In a pacifist colony. Very useful. But he's got some construction, so he's able to do that. I'm actually seeing the refueling stuff. I guess that's one way to let me set fires. Yeah, you can refuel the base by setting it on fire. You're both wrong. Everyone should vote option 5. Okay, I don't... Do I want to know what the poll in chat is at the moment? The answer is no, I don't. Alright, Andy is chopping up some food. Oh, he's using the, oh, he's making a whole bunch of stew with the food prep station. Okay. Very nice. It means he won't be jerking off as much, but maybe stews are good? We could really use another person doing cooking. But we don't really have anyone that can do it. Stew for everyone! What was the jerking off about? The jerked meats. Meat jerking. Yeah, I think I gotta get rid of this reflector. Because you have to fuel it with... I don't know what that is. Coal, maybe? I'm just gonna deconstruct it. Because it wasn't what we thought it was anyway. Quest available, Sharp Koala. No, I don't want your koala. Alright, I'm gonna get some rooms in here. Let's divide that. Oh, I just realized I shouldn't have put that there. Oh well.
Okay, it might be a sex thing.
No, no. What do you mean? Never. And... What did you do, chat? Did you do a meteor storm? We have citrine. We have sapphire, coal, limestone, clay, more limestone, amber, silver, limestone, and jade. Okay, well that's a lot more resources. A chunk of asteroid from orbit. Was that... That was set up by whoever it was that we just got in. That has, like, a really high mining skill. They just want it to be useful. That's what it is. Alright, I actually am going to get rid of that door after all. As a matter of fact, I should probably not have this as a room. This can be like a hallway. And then these other areas could all be rooms. And I'll put a wall in there. And then these can all be rooms. Let's put a wall there. Put some doors all through here. That room's pretty big, but oh well. For what it's worth, I wanted to give the base a spring clean. So that actually happened at the end of last stream. Somebody already did that. This is the clean state. It was worse before. Did any of the meteors hit anyone? No, they all landed outside in various areas that it doesn't seem to have affected things too much. Set off any tidal waves? Do we even have any water? Oh, down here. No tidal waves, sadly. The meteorites will never target anyone, but if you move in time, you can get under it and smash. That would be something that I would accidentally do. Alright, let's get some torches in those areas. And then I think I'm just gonna reinstall these beds rather than create new ones. Maybe down there. I probably do actually need more beds in general. So I probably should actually just be adding new ones, but I'm gonna move the ones that I've got first. And then I'll see kind of what space we've got left. We could use this area here as some sort of little construction or production area of some kind. Man, it's so dark up here. Do we not have... Oh, because the campfire used to be up there providing light. That makes sense. Alright, let's put a torch up there. And a torch over there. Alright, Tio and Unicorn... Oh, both Tios actually, and Unicorns are properly getting to work on all the constructing now. Very nice to see. Okay, do we have any new animals? We have... No, we have the elephant. We don't have anything else, because this is set to 1, but it's at the end deliberately, so they'll only do it if they have nothing else to do. That's right, if we get like another person, we might set someone specifically to handle. Where are all my emus? Oh, there we go. There they are. Oh, they actually have had babies. They've been laying eggs. I forgot that that's how they... Yeah, because they're birds, obviously. Hatches in 2.6 days. This is the problem with, like, using things that lay eggs for, like, an army or something. They take a long time to do the deed, lay the eggs, and then for the eggs to hatch. Whereas... things like boom rats, it all just happens within like a few hours. Can only imagine how similar games to this would go, like Oxygen not included with this chat. Is Oxygen not included a game that people would be interested in watching? I've seen a few different people play it, and that, but more so something like Prison Architect could be an interesting thing to try eventually. Because yeah, I have seen people play it and it could be interesting. Those are chicken eggs though? Wait, are they chicken eggs? Oh, god damn it! The chickens have put all their eggs in the egg boxes. That's supposed to be for the... Oh, god damn it, that's supposed to be for the emus. Well, I guess we're gonna have an army of chickens then. You're gonna be able to look back and be like, look at all them chickens. Yes, right. Burbs lay eggs. Wait, what? You sure about that? You sure about that? Alright, let's make these wooden end tables be moved as well. Add some new ones in. I might even be able to use this area for something else entirely. But I think I'll build a bed in here and a bed in... You know what? I might reinstall this bed into the larger area and then use this for a smaller thingamajig. And I'm gonna move this chess table and chair into the main area. Man, this place is filthy again. Somebody needs to haul this crap out of here. Heckler, what are you doing? Get to it. Okay, that's looking better. And the dresser can go in there as well. And then I'm going to build...
As intended.
And then I'm going to build a bed in there. Yep, as I intended to do. Obviously. Build a torch above that bed. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. So how many people do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What have you given me, chat? What is this? Iron storage pallets. Huh. Is that just another place where we can put things on? Can I just put a bunch of extra storage down the side here? Might move this guy again. Put him next to... I don't know. There? Maybe? Could make that a storeroom or something. I guess. Oh, you know what? This area doesn't actually have a designated purpose. It's literally just a fire pit in a room. So let's put some storage in there. It's already got some storage. See how that goes. You get an end table, you get an end table. Yeah, everybody gets an end table. Actually, that reminds me. Yeah, this person needs an end table. Man, it's so dark in this room. Let's put that brazier in there and then have this closer to the center, maybe? Place is actually kind of starting to take shape. As intended, this place is filthy. Excuse me. Look, we cleaned it up now. It's fine. Everything is looking fine now. I just need people to start holing stuff so that we don't have stuff all over the floor everywhere. Okay, speaking of floors, what kind of floors are these? Are they limestone? Actually, it should say, shouldn't it? Limestone tile. Yeah, it's a limestone tile. Oh. Windmill tile. Cobblestone. Vercellus tile. So I think that's actually the wrong one. Where's just a normal tile? Oh, here we go. Sandstone tile. Limestone tile. Okay, hold on. Don't do it. Yeah, okay, so it'll only fill that gap because that's the only one with a gap. Let's see if we can just fill some of these gaps in. Okay, that should work, hopefully. This place is actually gonna look not terrible eventually. Who'd have thought? Damn, that's crazy. I think you can put the rocks on them. Oh, on the pallets I can put rocks on them? Well, I raise you... What about instead of putting a rock on this pallet, I could put a book on it? What'd you think about that? Also, Shy Guy, maybe instead of sleeping on the floor, you could make a bed. Oh, soft fur bed? Why is it a soft fur bed? I wanted it to be just a normal wooden bed. Furniture, yeah, just a normal bed. Just an innocent bed. I don't want them to have like nice soft fur beds. Gross. Alright, Shy Guy, get up and make your bed. Alright, so I said we had 9, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this will still... I'll still subdivide this and make this into 2 bedrooms, I think. If we put, like... actually, we'll do it the other way. Put that there. I'm going to get rid of this because it's not really necessary. Put a door in the middle. And then we'll put a bed here and a bed here. And, obviously, make sure they have end tables. Can't have it without end tables. There we go, and that should give everyone their own room. And then we still have this space to be able to use for stuff. Not sure what yet, but something. This place a pallet is supposed to go is really comfy though. If I put 2 pallets in a row, we can use them as a bed. Alright, there we go. Shy Guy's got a bed. 2's putting this stuff in. Everybody's actually kind of doing stuff now. I don't know what to do with myself when they're actually doing what they're told. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, what I need to do is I need to have people specifically doing handling before anything else. So is there anyone I can get to do it? You know what? Tio? You've only got a skill of 1. Bad Tio, I'm gonna have you on only handling. Because we don't really need you building when we've got 2 other builders that are actually doing a bang-up job for once. Ah, we'll never do cleaning. Okay. Alright. It's coming together. Tio is moving all that stuff. He's too good a pawn for a regular wooden bed. He needs luxury. Rubber Ducks has the luxury bed. The royal bed. And if Rubber Duck starts boning anyone... Actually, does anybody have any lovers? You have a dead mother. I don't think I can put her in your bed, though. Anyone have a lover? I don't think... Oh, yeah. French Chef has a dead lover. Don't think I can put her in your bed either, though. I'm pretty sure she's in the stew. Sister. No, that's a bit weird. Friend. Acquaintance. Nobody has any lovers, so Rubber Ducks will stay in the royal bed. Rubber Ducks, I guess that makes you the queen. Or the king. What? Hold on. Why have we filled all these storage pallets with bones? Could we maybe not do that? What is wrong with you? What is it? Corpse? It'd be corpses, I guess? No corpses, please. I didn't put these in here just so that you could put corpses on all of them. Useless. Okay, this one needs to be installed here. Put the dead mother in my bed. Wait a second. Dem bones need calcium. Dem bones need to go to the bone pile. We have a boneyard over here. We don't need it in the base. If you want to go and bone, go over to the boneyard. Go down to the bone zone. Welcome everyone to the bone zone. There we go. Go to the bone zone. The skulls should probably go in the bone zone. No, we don't want the skulls to degrade, so we can't put them in the bone zone. That was not something I was expecting to hear. Well, welcome to the bone zone. I miss having cemeteries named after me. What, is your name the Bone Zone? Welcome to Heckler's Bone Town. Speaking of Heckler, they're in a daze. What's Tio's problem? Observe rotting corpse. Have you tried not? Maybe if we didn't put them on pallets in the middle of the base. Maybe then that wouldn't happen. Damn, that's crazy. How long until some of these prisoners convert? 10.5? Okay, I'm pretty sure they used to be like 20, so that's not bad. 15, 12. They'll get there, but it won't be anytime particularly soon. Now, what's something I can put in this room? Is there something we don't have yet? A corpse bonfire? We could put a corpse... Okay, let's not put a corpse bonfire in there. That's probably not what I want. A storage pot? That's fun. Rustic things? We could go a royal closet. That's where rubber ducks hides. Until they eventually come out of the closet. What? Oil lamp? No. Decorations? I don't know. We should look at production stuff. A smoker. Could make smoked meats would actually be good.
Hey,
Man, I want a smoker. Give me a smoker. An ice block mold. Freezing water into ice during times of cold. Oh, can I only do that when it's cold? Hey, Shy Guy, strip him? Wait, who am I stripping? Am I stripping you to go to the bone zone? Is that what's happening? A gardening box. Oh, it's like a hydroponics bay. Okay. A smithy, stinker's table, butcher's table. A water gathering spot. Maybe... I kind of want to try the smoker. Book scribe table? Don't know what that does. And a mending bench I don't think we have. So let's just whack all those things in there and hopefully they do good things. You never know. I used to call dibs on the cemetery names the city skylines, remember? Oh, true. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed those city skylines playthroughs. It's a shame that they didn't get more viewership. Okay, that needs to be replaced for a normal bed. Alright, we have a book scribe table. Don't know what that does. Right shooting tree ties? Oh, we can like We can make people learn good. What do you want people to learn good? Medical, maybe? We could just do like one of a few different things. Animals. Sure. Let's see how that goes. I don't know if anyone will ever do it. Did you miss out on pasting that on 2 pellets? I missed out on this one because it hadn't been placed yet. And this isn't a skeleton, sorry. This is a tusk. So that's why that's there. Look at all them chickens. Oh, little baby chick. The prisoners. Oh, I should strip the prisoners. I think they'll be very unhappy if I strip them. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe if you stopped crap posting on Reddit about your cities. That I literally wasn't though. How dare you? Are you one of the moderators? Everybody else was having a good time. It was just that one Reddit mod who just like had a tantrum. The bottom right of that room also has a pallet. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, fix that then. Why are we storing this stuff on the floor when we have shelves right here? Alright. I think stuff should be kind of sorted. So, who have I got doing the handling again? There was someone that I'd gotten to do it that wasn't doing anything else first. I can't remember who it was now, I've already forgotten. It was one of the Tios, wasn't it? Yeah. This Tio. You're hauling an elk to the bone zone. Hole is on 2. So we mustn't have... Maybe we don't have... We shouldn't need kibble. Let's have a look. Animal skill too low. Yeah, okay. I wasn't worried about that. What about the rhinoceri? How much do they require? Where are they? We've got new chicks. Alright, where are you, rhinoceri? Sleeping. Yeah, I can see that. Well, hurry up and wake up. Come on. Wake up, you stupid animal. I'm assuming skill's gonna be too low. They're already prisoners, they don't get rights. You do have a point. Oh, level needed 9. Yes, they can't really do anything. Somebody clean this area. So in that case, if I put these on tame, will you be able to tame the chickens? No usable food. Yeah. So, I was sure I had somewhere making kibble, but I don't see it. What makes... Oh yeah, there we go. Wait, we got 48 kibble. Is kibble not usable? We got loads of kibble. Are people eating kibble? Are people eating kibble again? Hold on. Let me have a look at something. Lavish food policy. Kibble. No kibble. Do not eat kibble. You are not animals. You've got stew. And we got a new drop. A third Hydra. Mind you, none of them are tamed, but People keep dropping hydras. I killed one of them and then 2 more appeared. Wait. Yeah, we got a bunch of kibble, but we can't use it. I guess chickens don't use kibble? Or hay? Train level needed 10. Okay, alright, so French chef is inspired for taming. But he's like the only one that's not set to doing taming. And I don't have anyone else that can take over his job. Well, maybe Shy Guy could do it? Alright, I'm gonna get French chef to do it. And Shy Guy is now gonna be the main chef. Which feels bad. And chat has dropped a whole bunch, 6 hydras. I think they're actually tamed this time. Okay, there we go. Now we have hydras. You just can't get rid of the hydras. I don't know if they're any good in combat. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I hear it. Wait, you hear what? New poll up. Oh no, not a new poll. It's fun watching people vote for something different to everyone else, then peer pressure change their mind. That's how democracy works, right? This is democracy. Democracy penis. Sorry, this is democracy manifest. Alright, do we have... We got a load of iron ingots up there. We need iron to be able to make one of the things I need. Oh, there's no spot that can store it? Bollocks. I call bollocks. Let's put raw resources on that one. And raw resources on that one. And that one. See how that goes. And then see if we can get someone to hold them. See how that goes. And then we can build one of the other structures we've got. Democracy penis! That means he can tame one animal without failure. I heard the new Fallout song. Ah, you heard it, did you? You spotted it. It's a banger, isn't it? Is that what the inspired for taming does? Means if he goes to tame something, he succeeds. So in that case, I should make him tame the rhinoceri. I'm pretty sure he's probably already tried something else. Wake up, rhinoceri! Alright, tame. And then, oh! Unicorns Exist was going to tame the other one. You must have already tried on something else, maybe? Because it doesn't look like it succeeded. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Rubber Ducks is up here to do the taming now. So people must be like running out of stuff to do because they are going and taming now, which is good. That's kind of how I want it. Oh, we have some emu eggs. We got 17 chicken eggs here. And 2 emu eggs. They hatch in 5.4 days. Gee, they take a while, don't they? Do we succeed? No, we leveled up taming, but no successful tame yet. This whole area has been destroyed as well and not been rebuilt, so let's rebuild it. Because this is supposed to be an animal pen. And I want a roof above it. I mean, things are getting there. You can read what it does. It should be under his mental state. What do you mean under his mental state? I mean, it says inspired taming. Needs, I think. I don't see anything that shows me specifically. It says inspired taming. Maybe it was in the alert. Yeah, it probably was. But I've already cleared that. I think we might need a pole in the middle there as well. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, we will. Because maybe I should set up a zone where they only go in here. Let's go this one, and this can be pen is where the animal is. Animal eye. Great, you'll love to see it. And color can be, yeah, it can be raw pink. Like my democracy. Wait. What's happening? Alright, expand there. So if we want them to be trained, we put them in there. And then they stay in one place. In theory. People are using the actual pen now, or the animals. Name will successfully tame the next animal regardless of difficulty. The inspiration will end after 8 days when an animal was tamed. Oh, so that means he hasn't tamed anything then. So why didn't he succeed then when he tried to tame the rhinoceros? Or does it just take multiple? I don't know. I think he attempted until it fell asleep. Did it really take like that long? So what is the problem with this? This is our altar. And it's been disrespected apparently, so we should have a look. Impressiveness is decent, but it's ugly and not very clean. So if I can get someone to actually finish this sculpture, then maybe we can finally get something nice looking in there. He did get a level trying though. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Did you see all those chicks hatch just then? I did not. We've got an empty egg box and what? 23 chickens. Look at all them chickens. The meme's gonna be in there. You can't avoid it now. Why are there emu eggs on a bench? Don't consume them. Why can the no stack available to merge into? What pray tell is this then? Are those too large? Why? They all just hatched and spread out. Yeah, they're all taken up. They've taken up the large animal sleeping spots in here. You know, the very large chicks took up all the space. Makes sense. And this place is filthy. Alright, Sheepy is slowly getting this statue done. If we could get some statues, we can make this place look nice. Maybe there's some other things we could put in there that'll make it look good. Because there are literally decorations in this one, which you don't usually have. A wall banner? We don't have cloth. We don't have linen. Hey, wait, isn't this linen and cloth? Yeah, that's literally linen and cloth there. So let's put a wall banner. Let's put a bunch of wall banners along the back wall here. Maybe that will help. Who's our constructor lad? It is unicorns. Okay, they're doing it. Great. We're gonna get some wall banners and maybe that will make this place look better. Because it's currently ugly. Alright, Tio and unicorns are on it. That improved the beauty the tiniest amount. But it's a neutral now, so at least maybe it won't be disrespected anymore. No, it's ugly again. God damn it, it's because unicorns walked into the room. God damn it, unicorns! Okay, it's neutral. We'll see. Got a new Twitch drop. A cleaning bench. Didn't we already have a cleaning bench? I mean, if we do, people aren't using it. We can put that in here. This is the part that gets the dirtiest. See if that does anything. Alright, someone needs to clean the prison barracks because it is filthy. This one is new. Yes, this song is new. We've actually had at least half a dozen of the new songs. I don't know how many people have noticed, but they have been in there. I'm gonna fix this floor as well. This floor is bothering me. Has been for a while. Let's go. Let's get some windmill tiles. Oh, I don't have enough for that. What type of bricks do I have? I've got loads of granite. Alright, let's take that for granite. Granite windmill tiles. See how that looks. Probably terrible. Oh well. I'm yet to recognize any of the new ones. I mean, they're all ones that are relatively well known. I notice it's a song I haven't heard before, but I have no idea what it is. This is a Justin Bieber one. This is, I think it's technically the Kid Laroi featuring Justin Bieber. But yes, Justin Bieber is on this track, normally. There's like a bunch of ones, especially in the new album, that it's like, oh, I don't like this song, normally. But then it kind of slaps jazzified. Alright, let's speed through the night. We've not had any raids yet. Which I understand that I probably just jinxed it, but it's allowed us to really get to work. Oh my goodness, look at how many chickens we have. Oh, it's still just 23. There's a heck of a lot of very well-known pop songs, pop music that I heard for the first time when Postmodern Jukebox covered this song. Yeah. There's a lot of songs that just like, I could not care less about. But then you get a nice rendition of it and suddenly it's like, oh, okay. I know this song now. Still don't like the original, but you know, when it's a good version of it, it does a lot for it. I don't listen to radio and I'll put on music at all very often. I used to, like, listen to music all the time. When I was, like, you know, driving to TAFE or driving to work when I used to go to work during the day and stuff like that. And now I just don't. I'll either, if I'm listening to something, it'll probably be a podcast or a YouTube video or something. But even then, I don't really do that very often because I just don't get time to. Alright, someone needs to clean this room. And somebody also needs to make... Cannot work on cleaning bench blueprint forbidden. What do you mean it's forbidden? It's forbidden to be clean? Forbidden? No, it isn't. Oh, all it does is clean loot and ready it for display, so I actually don't need that anyway. I have a feeling... I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I have no idea why... Oh, the original item is forbidden. That's why. I thought I'd unchecked that, but obviously I hadn't. Hold up, you used to have a job? I thought all this time you were the trophy husband. Yeah, no. The whole time. I am the trophy husband. That's right, you're right. Nailed it. Oh, we can clean a ruby skull. And an emerald skull. We can make skulls? Yeah. Alright, let's get some banners. Some lindworm banners, maybe? Oh, they're just like standing ones. You know what? Yeah, banners right there. We want to make this place look slick. Anything else? I could just put 3 of them there. Why not? I want this to look great. The shrine is still disrespected. No work facilities allowed. Oh, that's right. Do these count as work facilities? So it doesn't matter how many of these we put in there, it's not going to work. These boil pots, maybe? Do I need these boil pots? Have I ever used them for anything? Can I even use them? Patch leather into hard leather. I probably shouldn't remove them. But maybe if we put them in here. Oops. Reinstall. Over there. See how that goes. And then see if it's still disrespected. That is not what I thought it was. Yeah, the cleaning bench? Yeah. Not what I thought it was either. Oh, everyone's asleep again. Has it really already been an entire day? So we have only 1 free bed at the moment, but we have 3 prisoners. So I should actually start working on more rooms. Where can I add more rooms in? Maybe over this side? We can get structure. Now, what do I have most of? Slate. And steel. Okay, that doesn't help. Slate, and I have some granite. I have a lot of clay. I don't think that helps. I don't think I can build structures out of clay. Castle wall. Oh no, I can build clay castle walls. That feels like that's not going to be very strong. Oh well. Let's build those 2 sides out of clay. and then make this part out of granite. What could go wrong? We got a new Twitch drop. I'm sorry. Human rug. I'm sorry, what? Can we put a person turned into a rug next to our altar? That would be incredible. Yeah, okay. That's a thing that exists. Now, it looks like it's face down, because otherwise, there would also be a staff there. Can I make another? How do I make? Can I make human rugs? Man, I want to make more human rugs. I mustn't have the ability to do it yet. That's incredible. If I had have known that I could make rugs out of people, I would have them everywhere. These need to be a thing IRL. Well, I mean, technically, you can make a rug out of anything. Including your neighbor. Sorry, what? Alright, we've replaced some of the stuff in here. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks better than it was before. I have no idea what it was going to look like, but 100% paid off. Yeah, this is... I want more of these. That's all I'll say. If you can send me more human rugs, if we can have like a human rug in every dorm, that would be chef's kiss. Actually, can I research human rug? Human rug. I mean, it looks like it's in tailoring, which I have done. Yeah, cougar rug, Daya rug, human rug. So does that mean I can make it at the tailor's bench? Which is here. The problem is there's so many things in here that it's hard to figure out what's going on. So, hold on, there's a prison break. That's not ideal. I knew that was going to happen eventually. Hold on, let me make you into rugs. Patch leather rug. Am I blind? Yes, but is human rug in there? It says it should be. But I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it either. Because if I go into research and I go into tailoring, let's find it again, because I saw it in this list. It was in this list. Oh man, I don't remember where it was now. Human rug. There we go, human rug. Formed from stained and stuffed animals. Maybe it's just not made at the tailor bench, even though it's for tailoring. What would it be under then? Art bench, maybe? No, it's not. Maybe it has to be cannibal ideology? We do have a cannibal ideology. Oh, as in it has to be specifically cannibal, not a custom one with cannibal? Alright, this prison break is going to be problematic. I don't know what I can do here. Unless I put all... Oh my god, there's so many animals. If we put all of our animals into defense, I don't know if they'll actually try and stop them. It's frustrating because they'll all get out. Rubber ducks, just get out of there. What are you doing? You're not supposed to use a knife. Get out! Get out! Or you could just get hit in the face. They're grabbing weapons, I think. Yep, they've grabbed weapons. Okay, this is not going great. Just let them go outside. Okay, you guys, get in here. Let them go. Oh, are they actually hunting me down? You're supposed to be... It's supposed to be a prison break, not a friggin' murder crusade. What the hell? Chick 14's dead. No. Oh god, they're just gonna kill everyone. I still hate the fact that they can just walk out of the doors. As soon as they decide that they're gonna break out of prison, they just literally walk through every door. All my chicks are dying. I don't think I have anything that can fight back. And anything that I do is asleep. God, this is so annoying. Shy guy. Yeah, they're just killing everything. Oh, what a pain. Sheepy, have you rescued that person yet? Not yet, almost. The Hydras are doing nothing. The Emus are doing barely anything. Well, we've scratched some of them at least, I guess. Well, so much for that. Yeah, go and attack the elephant. Okay, they've attacked the elephant. Unicorns, what are you doing out here? Get inside. Alright, the elephant's down. None of them are like pretty much hurt at all. Are they just gonna walk straight back inside? The fact that they can just break out and then just walk back in is so stupid. Usually when they do a breakout as well, they actually try and leave. But they're actually just on a mission to kill all of our guys for some reason. That's so annoying. Hey, Crips, how you doing? Good morning, I just woke up. How are we doing? This is why killing prisoners is a good idea. Can't break out if you're dead. Yeah, we were doing fine until all of a sudden our 3 prisoners decided to break out and deliberately murder everyone. We have a longsword dropped by Twitch chat. Unfortunately, that doesn't change the fact that we're pacifists. Are they actually gonna leave now, or are they gonna just kill everyone? Okay, Sheepy, can you like actually tend? Okay, I think they're leaving now. God, so annoying. Everyone go back inside. Just killed all of our animals. This is why we don't give the prisoners rights. They didn't have any rights. Just, again, the fact that they can just... Wait, what's happening here? Oh, there's a manhunter boomalope? When the hell did that happen? Why didn't it tell me there was a manhunter boomalope out here? Well, scatter, I guess. They got the keys to the house. I think I almost think that I should look up to see if there's a mod for that, because I guarantee there's a mod for that. There's no way I'm the only one that's so annoyed by the fact that when people break out, they can just go through every single door as if they have the keys for them. Just woke up. Honestly surprised I didn't stay asleep tonight. Yesterday was a really long day. Well, hopefully you're feeling better now. Go away! Okay, the gate closed. It's attacking the gate. You guys go over here because I don't want you to be attacked by this bloody boomalope. Things were going fine. Until all of a sudden they weren't. That can all be indoors now as well. That boomalope's going to catch up to them, isn't it? We accomplished nothing! God, it's so annoying! We still haven't managed to get any of those bloody rhinoceros. If we had have managed to get some of those rhinoceros, then maybe we'd actually have some sort of working defense. But somehow, in this entire almost hour and a half so far of gameplay, we have not managed to get a single rhinoceros. Get inside, please. Oh god, they almost got in. Alright, everyone just stay inside. Oh, the elephant died. Rip rubber ducks. Regardless, I'm up. I'm here, and I have nothing to do today, so I can just rest, which is much needed. Yeah, sometimes you just need days like that where you just do bugger all and relax. Hopefully it's a nice, relaxing day for you. Alright, so this guy's gonna bumble around. Why couldn't he attack the prisoners? The prisoners? Why couldn't he get involved in that? Huh? Is there a way that I can stop prisoners getting out? You know what? I've got an idea. I've got a crazy plan. Do we have limestone? Not really. Well, I guess if I use this for that limestone... Well, I can't do it just yet. I'm gonna have to wait for them to finish what they're doing. This guy's gonna have to bugger off. He's repairing the gate. Okay. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a trap exit. Usually we don't have traps. But for like the prison, because there's no way to stop them, I think I'll maybe set up some sort of trap system. But that will be it. Ponder's cats again. Well, everything else we've had has died. Okay, I really need this guy to chill out. What are you doing? Relaxing socially. Have you tried, I don't know, doing anything else? I put it in remind me for you. What, the mod so that they can't just break out immediately? Just go through every door. Okay, it's asleep, so it should be pacified now, right? So if I put everyone back to unrestricted, we should be good. gonna get rid of all that. This could be the entrance into that area. Oh, actually, I don't know if that will work for what I want to do. Because I want this to be the exit for the prison. I'm sure it'll be fine. The mod only makes the first prison door the one they break out of. The rest they have to break down. Yeah, and that makes sense. Like, that's fair enough. They've obviously, like, you know, found a way to, you know, pick the lock on the first one or whatever. But the fact that they can just then go through everything otherwise is just ridiculous. Alright. We're gonna recover. We will rebuild. I would like to know why no one's taming anything though. Now French Chef is going to tame, finally. These things are just like a pain to tame, apparently. They seem to be very difficult. Now, let's put a door. Yeah, so how am I going to do this? Because I can't have them go through there. They need to go through this way. So I think I might have to block that part off. And have a door here maybe, but then I'm gonna have to move this, which is kind of a pain. Yeah, I might just deconstruct that and put a normal crate here like that, and then put a door there. That might be better. Rustic floor there. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Tio's having a sad wander. Standard. There's a new pole up. Oh no. What's it gonna be this time? Wow, all of these hydras have already started rotting. Also, we've replenished all of our chickens. We've got 8 chickens now. Alright, let's do a harvest and a chop. No, I said and a chop. I was gonna say the good thing about birds is they lay eggs, so if they all die, just wait for a new batch to hatch. Yeah, if they manage to lay eggs beforehand, then you're golden. Alright, we need to get rid of all these before they cause problems. Lung rot. Yeah, well that's exactly why I wanted this stuff moved. Missing 12 limestone blocks. Okay. I was afraid of that. What do I have? I have some slate. I might be able to build that out of slate. I can build 2 of them. That's something, I guess. And then... No, not iron ingots. Not steel ingots. I don't think I have anything else, really. Ugh. We got a Twitch drop. Human rug, yes! Oh my god! 25 human rugs! You'll love to see it. There will be a human at the foot of every bed. Alright. Beautiful. Humans everywhere. Now, not all of the people in this colony are cannibals, so this might be slightly perturbing to some of them. Don't care. I want human skin rugs in every room of this house. God, 25 of them, that's insane. Let's have them just chilling around here as well. I think we're gonna have spares. Man, where else can I even put them? Oh, one in here as well. We'll go with that for now. I think we're gonna have a bunch of spares. I think this is the first new song I've recognized. Wait, which one was it? Was it Rehab? Why give everyone a human rug? Why not? When you can give them two. Oh, I see. Why give them one when you can give them two? Okay, somebody needs to be making blocks. Who is our block lad? Sheepy, are you a block lad? You know what? You can block it. Block it real good. We've got some dead animals out here. Why can I not haul it? Why can't I haul it? Is it not rotten yet? It says it's rotting, but I can't seem to move it. Maybe the emu's getting in the way of it. Maybe put them under every door. Wipe yourself on a human when entering and exiting. By the way, both the doors to your block rooms are untiled. To my block rooms? What are my block rooms? Granite blocks. Ah, there we go. Thank you. I need those. Now, did I build that out of granite? I don't know if I did. I'm gonna cancel them and rebuild them. Just so that they're definitely granite. Yeah, granite castle. There we go. Get it done. There we go. And put some floors there. And floors there. And somebody can clean up this place. It's filthy again. The room where you make blocks. I mean, I guess I make blocks in here, but I would never have thought to call it a block room. Just because there's like blocks being made there. There's plenty of other things happening in there. Alright, we've got a human skin rug. Alright, then I want to get some... probably some rustic floors in here. Wait, what are these? Clay blocks. Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Let's go some floors in there. Alright, once that's done, so I want to get some kinds of traps. It's literally just spike traps, isn't it? So I want them to have to go through that to get in and out. And this might have to be granite so that we can get that built. So our people should, in theory, walk around them, but hopefully, when the prisoners try and escape, they might step on them. That will be our only exception of violence, I guess. Because I don't want to just... Because we could easily do just like a big trap maze like we've done in the past. But that feels like it's completely against the spirit of the playthrough. Oh, this is lung rot because it's on top of a rotting elephant. But considering they can prison break out and just go then murder everyone, feels kind of stupid. Alright, I'm gonna remove this bone cleaning bench because it doesn't do what we thought it did, and it's making it so this area is disrespected. I don't think we actually need it at all, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm going to explain this better to you. Those ice things are supposed to make the room cold, not work like a fridge. That's why the ice ran out quick, because the room is not being kept like a cold room, so it just melts all the spare ice. Yes, well, I mean, so they're just not very useful then anyway. I'm just going to deconstruct them. So they're essentially like a passive cooler, but they're like ice so to freeze. But even if I had, like, we can make ice, but you can only make ice during winter, seemingly. So we'd have to like get water from down here, make it into ice blocks, and then bring it up here and put it into those. It just seems like such a ball ache for not that much. If the room is ice cold, the ice stays cold year round. Yeah, but they still use it. Either way, I'd rather just have like jerked and smoked meats. I feel like that would be far easier to manage. Than having to worry about ice. Oh, our emus are back. We still don't have... Oh, we have a raid. I don't think we can do anything. There's 4 of them. And we don't have... Because usually by now we'd have like maybe gotten a few things back. Oh, not that. There we go. We'd have gotten like animals back, but it seems like training rhinoceros is just impossible. So that hasn't happened. So I'm just gonna stay inside and hope they go away, I guess. I think we need the giant trap maze. As I mentioned but moments ago, the giant trap maze kind of defeats the purpose of the pacifist Beastmaster playthrough. I'm making an exception for the prison because we just had a prison breakout where all 3 of them just walked out and murdered everyone. Instead of leaving, they decided to murder everyone. Don't destroy my new walls, you bastards. I can't even repair those from the inside. Oh! One of the chicks just attacked! Nice! They did a bit of damage to it. And then they killed my emu. That was uncalled for. Chicks, get in there! Okay, they're getting slaughtered. Yep, that's dead. If any of you want to fight back at any time. Will they get bored eventually? I just don't think taming and training animals works at all. I just don't think it works. Now you're in quite a difficult situation. You could say that. Oh, not my cabbages again! No, actually it's my potatoes. Don't worry about it. Oh no, my cabbages! Also my cabbages. God damn it. Damn, what did the emus do? They got stabbed. What are you guys doing? Yeah, okay, go clean the prison, sure. Alright, well they've destroyed that piece of wall. Are you guys happy yet? You're gonna leave now? Oh, they're destroying my egg box. Could you just not? Well, everything's going up in flames, so maybe they'll get stuck in the flames. Doubt. Oh, they're attacking my door. Don't do that. Okay, Sheepy's repairing it. It's a strong door. Oh, hold on now. Someone get over there and repair this, please. Oh, Heckler's on it. Yeah, keep the walls repaired. They shouldn't be able to get in if we're repairing. I'm pretty sure they are repairing way quicker than we... Sorry, I'm pretty sure they are damaging way quicker than we are repairing. Unicorns, I think, needs to go and do the repairing. I think they're better at it. Alright, repair the wall. Alright, Heckler, you can go and repair this one. We might be repairing quicker than they can damage it now. It's hard to tell. Am I going to get silver, the silver I need to drop before the stream ends? Or will this be another holdover until next week? Find out next time. Can you guys please just bugger off? Yeah, they're slowly breaking their way through. There's literally nothing I can do. Emu died. What is your repair? Your construction is 2. No wonder you're not doing much. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to get in there. Do they eventually give up? I know they did when they were Winston raids, but I don't know if they do when they're just normal. Oh, outside of area. Oh, yeah, okay, technically, I guess. What's your construction? Not bad. Alright, go. Yeah, they're about to get in. I guess I just fall back? I don't really know what I can do here. And now all of these internal walls are much weaker. I don't know what to do. Every single time in this playthrough, I feel like, oh, maybe now we can actually make some progress. The very next stream, everything just explodes, everyone dies, a whole bunch of stuff happens, and then it's like, okay, we're back to square one again. I think we're either gonna have to do a different playthrough or drastically change some rules or do something. Otherwise, this run just doesn't happen. Oh! We have 2 rhinoceros. Sheepy has dropped some rhinoceros. Watch them die immediately. Let's see if they'll actually do anything. Shall we attempt to put magic in? I mean, I really wanted necromancy. Necromancy would have been perfect. But it didn't work. And I don't know if magic would work either. Because that's still like... It would be offensive weapons, essentially. Offensive magic. Man, we're just gonna die no matter what we do here. Just go into here, I guess. Oh, great! Boom rats! That'll save us. Alright. Let's just put them in the normal area. Alright, you guys all draft up and come in here. Just let them do what they're gonna do over there. There are necromancers in RimWorld of Magic. We can make druids. Ah! So we can like summon... Oh, they've given up and they're leaving. Oh, we survived. Huzzah. Thank God. Everyone, go back outside. Alright, I'm just gonna put wildlife tame on just a whole bunch of stuff, so next time we at least have like a meat shield of some kind. Gotta repair all this stuff. Oh no, not slate. I don't want slate actually. I want granite. So they do eventually give up. At least that's a thing. Good lord. They gave up and left. Yeah, thank God. And golems, like we don't necessarily have to make them combat classes per se. So is there like, so druids, so does that mean we can like summon animals? And like if we can use undead and use animals and stuff like that to fight for us, then that is exactly what I want. But I don't want to be like, cast fireball, because that kind of defeats the purpose. Sorry I vanished, spaced out for a bit. No worries, Shy Guy. It's like 5:30 in the morning, or 6 in the morning by now or something. I'd be surprised if you were like lucid at all. My rhinos saved the day by doing absolutely nothing, being on the wrong side of the castle. They were there, okay? They were there. And we have, I remember, Steve. Remember all of the emus and chickens that died in service of this great castle? And the castle walls that were destroyed. Very sad. Anyway. Beguile Animal, a dual-purpose spell that can command animals into an enraged state or calm them back into passivity? That doesn't really sound like that's something that can be reliably used, though, like as a replacement for combat. Because that feels like, oh, there happens to be animals on the tile, so I will use them to help with the attack. If we have animals, we can force them to attack. Oh, so if we had untrained animals, we could use that as a way to attack. Like to essentially kind of poor man's train them for that period of time. That could be useful. Rare thrombos, quick! Tame them. Oh look! French Chef is riding a rhino out to tame... Nope, where are you going? Oh, to tame an alpaca. I thought he was riding the rhino out to go and tame a thrombo, but it's just to tame an alpaca. That's a little less exciting, but... Alright, I've got to change this area so that it does not allow this part here. There, that's better. And then expand the cowering one. Well, I built this whole area so that we could have new dorms for people. And then all the prisoners ran away, so now I don't even really need it. But I'll prepare it for when we do. How do I want to do this? So they come through there. We'll divide it like that. I'll put just a wall there. And then... that maybe? Maybe like that. This can be potentially something else. You have to go through other rooms together. I don't care. I don't care enough. It's fine. There's also like a summoner. That could work. Summon elemental. Summons a deadly elemental that defends its master. It's random with unique traits. Okay, that could be worth looking into. Well, think about this. Master spell, summon Poppy. Summons a swarm of Poppy who fiercely defend their summoner. Poppies are adorable but vicious, dashing to their prey and explode on death. Okay, now you've got me interested. If it's my big concern is that it might not be able to be added to the current playthrough. Some of those ones can't be. If it can be, then I should look into it. But we'll have to see if it can be added or not. Most of the human skin rugs are in now. That's fun. Let's build some more beds. Again, we don't need them yet, but we're planning for the future. Along with some human skin rugs. Well, at least we know our walls are strong enough. Oh, mad beavers. That is the... Could you not? Wait, wood plank. No, that's not supposed to be a wooden wall. That's supposed to be a granite wall. Alright, can we please get that wall in before the beavers get here? I really need that done. I don't know where the beavers are, but I need people to stay inside. This should count as inside, so this shouldn't change anything. Where are you going? Resting? No, the hell you're not. You're building the wall, please, before the beavers kill us. No, I don't care if something walked through it. Finish it. Oh, that is so annoying. 15 out of 15, work left 9. And the stupid beaver, because he kept stopping, the beaver managed to get in there. Go out and stand next to the rhinoceros. Quick. Quick. Oi, rhinoceros. Oi, rhinoceros. Do something. Oh, Lindworm wanders in. Yeah, we'll tame that if we can. Oi! Stupid rhinoceros! Wake up! Mount it. Mount this one. There we go, now it's attacked. Maybe that's a way to do it. Tell them to mount them. Then that seems to work. Oh, what a pain. Alright, Tia, you're gonna have to wake up and build the rest of the wall. Was that the only one? Usually be more than that. Mod can be added to an existing save, but works and plays best when starting with a new game. Yeah. We'll look into it. The rhino did something. It went to bed. I mean, that is something, I guess. Alright, that's now completed. Now clean the room, please. Is this still an outdoors area? Oh, it's unroofed. Hopefully they'll go and put a roof on it soon. Yeah, it feels like all of them are gone. All of the beavers. So let's put everyone back to normal. I'm gonna need more torches in these new rooms. That's gonna be a bit of a pain, actually. Just gonna be wasting more wood. Ah, well. Well, I don't know, we did a thing. Did we do a thing? I'm not convinced we did. We tried to do a thing. Technically, we did survive an enemy raid, so that's good. But we should have had a bunch of stuff to actually defend from it rather than just outlasting it. So it is kind of annoying. Every time we're like, it feels like we could be getting somewhere, then we just get set straight back. Heckler's given birth. Oh, is that going to be the Boom Rat? Are we seeing the rise of the Boom Rat Empire again? I just want these animals to be trained. Like, that's all I want. I just want the animals to be trained. But it doesn't happen. Damn, both rhinos are the same sex, no breeding. I don't actually know if it matters in the game. Because you can, I think it actually has asexual breeding on, so in theory, it probably wouldn't even matter if they were both the same gender. I don't get what I'm supposed to do, because like, I just told French Chef to tame both of the rhinos. Neither of them got tamed. Like, what did he do there? He went over, he trained them, nothing happened. It didn't say it failed. I can train them again, which usually you can't do if you just recently done it. So he started training and then just gave up and left? Like, the whole training and he's done it again. Like, the whole training and taming thing just doesn't seem to work. And they're still at 0, 0. 0 of everything. Heckler, do you know why this is happening? Because I'm never going to be able to get anywhere with a Beastmaster playthrough if I cannot tame the beasts. If they just walk up to them and go, nah, see you later, and leave, and don't do anything. Twitch apparently did some taming for me. What did we do? What did we get? Oh wow, you really did do some taming. Look at that. Oh, we got some thrumbos, some hares, a hedgehog, some gazelles. But we really need to get them actually trained, and it just doesn't seem possible. Like, does anyone know? Can somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong here? Because French Chef is capable of taming. He has a skill of 14 in animals, so he can train them. We have food everywhere. We have a load of kibble, which is usually able to be used with pretty much everything. We also have plenty of hay, if we needed to use that. He's, like, it's priority 1 for him. And he goes up to it. And then he just sits there and does nothing and then walks away. He might just be very unskilled in training. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying literally the opposite is true. He has a skill of like 14. He's got 14 in animals. He's priority 1 though? Yeah, he's got that as priority 1. Like, this is what he's supposed to be doing. And whether I let him do it or I tell him to train it, it's just not working. Does the rhino get an attempted to be trained on its social log? Doesn't look like it. There's a whole bunch of animal chat apparently, but it doesn't say anything about training. So he's attempting to train. Well, so... But usually when they attempt to train, it will say failed or succeeded afterwards. And it's not doing that. And also... Usually you can't try and train again just after you train. That's why I think it's just simply not working. No, not that. Did that training mod break? Do I have a training mod? What, the animal's logic one or something? Training decay speed? That shouldn't change. That shouldn't change their ability to train it. Because the vanilla is 100%. The reason I dropped that down so much is that's supposed to be the decay, not the actual training. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Animal toggles? No, that just turns on some of the extra modded animals. Behaviors? Yeah, allow asexual reproduction. That's why I was saying before I don't think it matters if they're if they're both male or whatever. Customize animals? Training decay speed. That's the default value, so that shouldn't change anything either. Is it the nuzzle interval range so it keeps nuzzling instead of training? Where was that? In behaviors? No, not behaviors. No. Customize animals? Was that it? Nuzzle interval range. Well, I think it's turned off. I think it's not even on. I mean, I'll do that, see if that makes any difference. Just keeps doing the same thing. It's really frustrating. Is French chef just broken? Well, I mean, I guess we can try someone else. Who else has a good handle? I mean, most people should have a good handle. I think we shouldn't need much higher than this. So, apparently there's no usable food. What does that mean? You have some on you? You have hay on you. Is hay usable? Maybe the use hay thing is broken? Maybe that's what it is? So where's all the kibble? Why is that not usable all of a sudden? People have been like trying to eat it themselves or something. Reserved for prisoners. No, why? Why is it reserved for prisoners? We shouldn't be giving the prisoners kibble at all. They're not in a storage. Well, they should be. There's no reason that they're... Like, I don't even understand why they're there. And there actually is some in storage. It's only 2, so maybe that's not enough? Maybe I can make... I don't know what's supposed to be on there. Is there one of these I can make only kibble? I don't know why it's reserved for prisoners. Because it's in the prison room. Yeah, but I can't, like, I can't move it from the prison room. Like, it's in there when I haven't told it to be in there. I don't know how to tell them not to use that for prisoners. And I can't remove it. Turn off the prison room? Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have to do that. I guess I can do that just to get them to haul it. Okay, now, dumbass. No usable food. So what do rhinoceros? What can they... They can't use kibble or hay? Live plants. Live plants counts... is supposed to count hay. Can I, like, get some of this rice hauled in or something and use some of that? Okay, we've hauled in a bunch of rice. Can I use that to tame them? To train them? No usable food. That just simply isn't true. I have rice, I have hay, I have kibble. I have potatoes. They're not in storage technically. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this to work. Kinds of food this creature is capable of eating. Vegetables, that's a lie, they won't eat it. Seeds, I don't have, I'm not sure. Live plants, also a lie, they won't eat it. Meals, well, I mean, we've got stews and stuff. That's a lie, they won't eat it. Kibble is literally one of the options there. That's a lie, they won't eat it. So something is just like actually not working because I literally have all of the things that they can apparently eat and it keeps telling me there's no food for them. Let's test something. Yeah, well, let me... Tell me what you want me to test, because it doesn't make any sense at the moment. Like, it's just actually lying. Where's the one that makes it so that they can also use hay for taming? Because maybe that's like buggering up. I want you to form a caravan with just the person doing the taming and make him take the food with him. And once he picks the food up, see if you can tame with the food on him. Can I not just make him pick up the food? Would that not be quicker? Ow. Allow pawns to feed animals with hay and encourage it. So that's... Wait. Animal restrictions. What does default mean? Maybe whatever default is doing something stupid. No, didn't do anything. I'm unsure if that's the issue that they have to pick the food up. I'll try it in a sec. It's just a lot of extra. Nutrition limit per piece of food for taming 0. So I don't know what that means. Maybe if I put that to 10. Ah, maybe that's what it was. So I don't even understand what that means, but it looks like there was a limit on how much they could tame. Oh, Hedgehog 1 died. How did that happen? Alright, let's try it now. So they're going to pick up the hay grass. Okay, so it looks like that mod had a setting that was, I'm pretty sure, on by default, that made it so they were untrainable and untamable. Well, not untamable, I guess, but untrainable. Why are you sewing? I told you to go and train. You go and train. And you go and train. Oh, they've actually put out the stew now. And they pulled out the... Okay, failed. That's fine, because now something is happening. Would have been better if they didn't fail, but it is happening now. So the problem was that this mod that allows you to use hay, I'll set that back to default because I don't actually know what that does. For some reason, there was a nutrition limit per piece of food for taming, which is... I don't even really understand what that means. But the default is 0-1. Which apparently meant that they just couldn't be trained anymore? Maybe they, like, tried to train them one time at the start of the day and failed, and so that was it? I don't really understand what the go was, but as soon as I put that up to 10, they were able to do it again, so... Very annoying and confusing. So I'm hoping that means we might be able to actually train some of these animals. We actually do have 3 rhinoceros now, so one of them must have had some happy fun times. Or maybe we actually got to tame one. I mean, we don't really need to train the hares and the rats. That's why I haven't. I'm training the boars, the gazelles. I didn't tell it to swear I did not click hares and rats. Rhinoceros 1. Yeah. Death hair one. It was torn to death. By what? Is the lindworm like killing stuff? Alright, we've tamed a few new animals. Okay, I think... I don't know. Now that the setting is set correctly, we might be able to start actually taming stuff or training stuff. There we go. We got a 1 out of 3 on this one. Okay, so hey, I love it when you see them riding them. It's great. You ride that untrained, very large unicorn because you're a unicorn. You've proven that unicorns exist. It's actually a rhino, but everyone thinks it's a rhino and it's actually a unicorn, is what I mean to say. Anyway, lindworm hungry. Bloody lindworm, I don't know where it is. It's over there. If we can just get those... Why are you inside? If we can just get those rhinos trained... Oh, we've got another rhino. So we are like either training... We are either like taming new ones or they are breeding. Either way. That's fine. If we can get ourselves an army of rhinoceri that can actually do what we tell them to do, then great success. I might actually turn off taming a whole bunch of these new ones. Because now we've got... I'll keep the rhinoceros on actually. And the megasloth and the lindworm because they'll be useful. Because I want him to focus on mainly... training. He's going to train Gazelle. And the boom rats are multiplying again. There we go, guard. Why did you ride the rhino into the base? Stop that. Alright. So once again, we've circled back around to a position of possible. And then next time, this is the position we were in beforehand. I thought we were, you know, gonna be set up for greatness, and we just kind of got set back to 0 again. But now, hopefully everything's set correctly, like all the mods are set correctly. Everything's working properly, and we can really start to get the ball rolling. I mean, I will say, we did get a bit of progress done on the actual base. We had struggled getting anything done for a very long time, but now we've separated everyone out into proper rooms instead of one big dorm, which should make people a lot happier. We've got extra space for new rooms. Sorry. We've got extra space for new people when we get new people. And we've got way better storage than we had before. The storage was pretty awful before. And we've got new structures or new buildings that will... New, like, production buildings that will help us do stuff. Also, smoked meat... A wooden smoker. Smoked meat. How does this work? Contents, processes. I don't know how the smoker actually works. No ingredients. Wait, it's like I have to have... I have to have raw fish, raw meat, raw... Okay, maybe... I don't know. But we have the startings of something now. So... next time, hopefully, we'll be able to get something started properly. Well, it smokes raw meat. Duh! Yeah, I guess we don't have any raw meat. We must have used it all in stew and jerking it off. Okay. It was a bit of a frustrating struggle at the end, but I'm glad that we got that we figured out exactly what it was so that it's not gonna cause us problems in the future. So I don't want to spend like forever just being like, nothing's happened again, nothing's happened again, nothing's happened again, and then never being able to get anywhere. In theory, something should happen now. We've even prepared people for new people. That's right. We have people to people to people people. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. I really want the Beastmaster playthrough to work. Trying so hard to get the Beastmaster to work. Because we've already... I mean, we should just do a normal medieval playthrough at some point, probably. Maybe with, like, magic or something. But I really want, like, something that's... Because we could just kill everyone and everything like we usually do, and that's fine. But having it have to be via animals, I think, is a more interesting way to do it. It just doesn't... You just got to get it to actually work correctly. And we've got ads, because we've taken too long, and now it is ad time. It is ad time. All those floor people. Those goddamn floor people. That was the best gift that we got all stream. The human floor rugs. 25 human floor rugs. Amazing. I wonder if you put a bunch of those human floor rugs, like, at the entrance of your... Like, if you made it so people had to be funneled into a certain area to attack you, and then you put, like, a bunch of floor rugs and, like, skull spikes and stuff at the front, it'd be like, you want to attack us? We've got the faces of your loved ones all over the floor. Are you sure you want to attack us? And then maybe that way we never even have to fight. I don't think it actually works like that. I don't think you can actually scare away people, which is a shame. That would be cool if you could, like, impale people on spikes, like Dracula style, and have it deter enemy raids. Alright, well, it was a bit of a struggle, but we got there, and hopefully next week, I know last week I thought that it would be this week, but hopefully next week we can start the Rhino Empire. We have 4 rhinos now, and they are actually being trained. It is possible for them to be trained now. So if we can get a bunch of trained rhinos, even at this stage, even if they're just guard, not actually trained to kill, even if they're just able to guard, then at the very least that will allow us to defend ourselves from other raids. And then eventually, if we can train them to kill, then we can go on the offense with them. Because unfortunately a lot of the stuff that we've had in the past has just been very kind of weak and useless animals, but rhinos should actually be able to do something, in theory. Anyway, Excuse me. That is all I got time for. So I'm going to go to bed. Thanks everyone for watching. Schedule-wise, tomorrow is a no-stream day, as per usual. Friday is Valheim, continuing to build the village. We're going to be searching for a swamp, actually, is what we're going to be doing, not continuing to build the village. Because we defeated the Elder last time, and we have to find what the swamp key does, and where the swamp is, and I want to unlock stone. Ooh, like masonry or whatever it is. I want to be able to do stuff with that, so we're going to be questing for the swamps, I guess. Saturday and Sunday are no stream days. And Monday, it will be another Indie Spotlight stream. I'll be finding a game for us to play, and we'll be checking it out. Hopefully we'll find a good one. Tuesday is a no stream day, and then Wednesday, the rise of the Rhino Empire. Believe. We've had the Boom Rat Empire, we've had the Pussy Empire, and now it's going to be the Rhino Empire. This will be the one that sticks. Trust. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you all on Friday. Otherwise, Friday for Valheim. Otherwise, next week for some more rimming. Bye.